Somebody find me, somebody write me a message in a...
Hey, sorry I look rough. I've just recorded a hair dyeing video for you. Today I'm going to be doing a review slash tutorial on these, which are the Impress press-on manicure. The ones that I'm using are called Vamp It Up. Yeah, they're called Vamp It Up. Everything you get in your box is you get your nail varnish shaped pot with all your different tips in. I've already selected my 10 that I'm going to be using. I did have trouble finding 10 that would fit in a particular order, which was a bit annoying, but anyway. And you also get your prep pad. Now this is for cleaning your nails before you put these on. So what I've already done, I've already taken all my nail varnish off. My nails are really badly discoloured because all I do is put nail varnish on, which is really bad, but anyway. So I'm just going to take my prep pad out. If you're going for your second use on these, then you can use nail varnish remover. But for the first time I'm going to use my prep pad, which looks like... oh, it's very strong. It looks like this. And all you want to do is you just want to cleanse each of your nails, and what this is going to do is it's going to make sure there's no oil, no dirt, no debris, and it's also going to dry them out so that as you put your tips on, they've got a nice clean base to adhere to. So like this. Again, I apologise for the state of me. I've literally just dyed my hair and filmed it for you, and I was going to film this from above like I normally do with my nail tutorials, but because we've now got this new setup, the chair that I'm sat on is a lot lower, so I can't see the top of the camera, and I don't want to sit and put them all on and then realise that it's not filmed. So I've got to do it this way because I've only got the one set. So it's not like I can just film me painting another nail because I'm not painting them. Okay. So they are all now done. I'm just going to put this back in the packet if I can. Like that. So I'm going to start on my little fingers. It does recommend to start on your little fingers, and this is because if you're not used to nails and you start on your thumbs and your forefingers, well, your index fingers, these are your most dominant nails. These are the ones that you use most of the time. So if you've never had nails on before and you put these two on, you're going to struggle to put the rest on. So start on your little fingers because they're the less dominant ones. So this is my first one. This is what they look like. Now they've got a little tab. And what you do, I just want to double check that I am correct. It doesn't actually say, which is a bit stupid. Oh, tab aligns with cuticle. So yeah, where you've got your tab, this edge is slightly rounder. This goes against your cuticle. So all you want to do is just pull your plastic tab off like this, and then you want to line it up. I can't actually remember what way up this has got to go now. Yeah, you want to line it up with your cuticle like that. Make sure that it's straight, which mine isn't. Make sure that it's straight, and then press down firmly. You don't have to like really put loads and loads of pressure on. You don't want to hurt yourself, but just put lots of pressure on and then just sort of smooth it down, and you've then got your tip. You see? So if you can see the comparison, they do look slightly fake. They don't look like gels or acrylics or anything. They do look fake, but that does feel sturdy. I'm just pulling against the end, and that does feel quite sturdy. If you feel any slight lifting, then just press it down a bit more, but that does feel quite good, so I'm quite happy about that. So I'll just show you again on the other side. So again, take your nail, pull the plastic tab off, line it up line it up with your cuticle like this. Make sure that it's straight, and then press down on it like this. Just make sure you're putting lots of pressure all over the nail, because there's glue all over the nail. Press it down and just sort of smooth it on. It's your edges more than anything. Make sure your edges are nice and sturdy, because if your edges start to lift, that's when you're going to start getting problems, because once your edges lift, things can get underneath and they can get caught on clothing. You can get hair stuck under them, this, that and the other. If you're finding that you can't get a tip that fits, go for a slightly smaller one than your own nail, because if you put tips on that are too big for your own nails, they're going to look a lot faker, whereas if you put them on that are a bit smaller, they'll look more natural. So yeah, I've now got 2. So compared to the rest, they do look quite cute. I just really liked this design. It's very loud, it's very vibrant, it's neon, and I just thought it was really cute. It does actually give you a little bit of length. I did try one of the thumb ones on, and it wasn't going to give me much length, and at the same time there was a blue one in here that would have fit my little finger, but it was really long. It was much longer than the rest, and I thought that's going to look silly, and I couldn't be bothered to sit here and file them down, so there we go. I'm hoping that these are going to stay on for the whole time that I'm away in Liverpool, but we'll see. So that's 2 on. So I'm now going to put the rest on. Okay, so I'm coming up to my last 3. The one thing I am finding, it can be a little bit difficult to get the plastic off the back. I'm really actually like struggling to get it. Once you get it started, it's fine, but actually getting it started is a little bit difficult, because if you pull it too hard, it's just going to end up bending the end of the nail, so it's a bit weird. I've never had anything like this before. I mean, I've had stick-on nails before. I've had the ones that you glue on. I've had the ones with the adhesive pads, but these are actually, they're really thin and they're quite flimsy, but when you've got them on, they're really solid. It's bizarre. I do like them. They're not something that I would wear every day. I mean, I've got these because I really wanted to try them. I'd seen a few people on YouTube had them, and I saw this design and I thought, I've got to get this design. Absolutely fell in love with it. But I do think they're more of a night out thing. If you're going on a night out, or if you're getting married, or if you've got something, I do think they're good for that. If you're going on holiday as well, they're good for that. I mean, if you want to wear them every day, you can do. I know they do plain colours, which I wouldn't personally buy plain colours, but some people would. Some people buy them just for the length. They like to have a little bit of length on their own nails. And these don't damage your nails at all. When you have to take them off, you can literally just peel them off, and they won't leave any crap all over your nails. They might leave a little bit of glue residue, which you just take off with nail varnish remover. Not a problem. So I'm now onto the thumbs. The thumbs I actually had the most trouble finding the right size, and they've got no length to them whatsoever. I don't know if I've just got exceptionally long nail beds on my nails. I've never had a problem before with fake tips, but with these I did have a bit of a problem finding the right size, so I know I'm only going to get one set out of these. What it will be interesting to see is if, when it's time to take these off, if I will be able to use them again with nail glue, but just for the design, I don't honestly know. That I would have to find out. So that's one thumb on. So with this one, I'm just going to show you what the glue on the back looks like, if I can. If you can see, I mean, it's clear glue, but you can kind of see it shining. I don't know if you can see that. No, you can't see that at all, but you've just got like, it's just like 9 little squares of glue. So again, just put it on at the base, line it up, make sure it's in line, and then press down. I really like the design on these. Like I said, I saw these probably a couple of weeks ago, and when I actually first saw them, I thought that they were false tips, and I thought that the bottle was like a clear varnish to put over them to set them or something. I did not realise at all that that was the bottle, because I literally just saw them on the shelf, had a quick glance and walked off. I didn't pick it up or anything. And it wasn't until I watched Found on Film that I was like, oh, okay, that's the bottle. That's so cute. They do look, from a distance, they look really good. Like, from far away, they look really good. But quite up close, I think they do look quite fake. I don't know if it's just the design that I've got or... But I do like them. They're very, very pretty. So as you can see, I've got all pink except for my 2 middle fingers. I did want pink, blue, pink, but the sizings were just awful. There's also a couple of purple ones in here. Well, they're like, can you see? They're blue and pink, but I didn't get to use any of those because they didn't have any in sizes that would work. So, but yeah, that's what they look like. I will put a couple of pictures at the end. Really, really easy to put on. They've took me less than 10 minutes to put on. And like I said, all I've literally got to do is just file a couple of them where they've got jagged edges, like on the thumb. I don't know if you can see. I don't think you can. Yeah, it's just a slightly jagged edge, so I've got to file that. And for some reason, they're all a nice length, except the little fingers are really long. I mean, look at how much extension I've got, which isn't long, but compared to the others, I mean, look, this has got hardly any extension, this has got loads, so it's a bit weird that the little fingers are longer than the rest. But I do like them, I do think they're cute, I would buy them again. But, yeah, I hope this review and demo has been helpful to some of you, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys!